It was a very heavy and emotional day here at the downtown Minneapolis federal courthouse, where the man behind the shootings of two Minnesota lawmakers and their families was just sentenced. Vance Belcher received 2 consecutive life sentences plus 40 years in prison for the crimes that shocked the state.
So I've been warning everyone for some time that, Donald Trump has a war going on with the left in America. And the fact that he hired Pete Hegseth, a counterintelligence agent who's specializing in, well, let's say, just causing havoc, or if they need a false flag operation done in another country, I understood why Pete Hegseth was where he was at in the administration. So 9 months ago, I posted that video telling y'all, well, he's probably going to take the same route that Putin did. He's going to start killing people. We got ICE killing people in the streets. We got judges' houses blowing up. And now we have prosecutors being killed. But y'all remember when I said this?
They just blew up a judge's house. Who's they? I will tell you this. The reason I believe that Pete Hegseth is in charge because Pete Hegseth has a special set of skills. His skill set is counterintelligence. If you don't know what counterintelligence is, it's sabotage. He will go into other countries and create havoc for the opposition by any means necessary. And right now, that enemy, in the eyes of Trump and Stephen Miller, is the Democrats in America, the leftists. They are now domestic terrorists, according to the Trump regime. Why do you think he's doing that?
This is the home of South Carolina Judge Diane Goodstein. And before you ask, yes, she has voted against the Trump administration on some recent pretty high-profile cases.
It's been 10 months since that house blew up, and they still haven't released why the house burned down. All investigations done? 10 months? Got to be done by now. Why did he say what and how it started? Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Y'all remember when Trump said this?
You would have no problem with releasing the full video of that strike on September 2nd off the coast of Venezuela. Secretary Hegseth now says...
You said that. I didn't say that. This is ABC fake news.
You said that you would have no problem releasing the full...
I believe our president has gone senile.
You released video of that first boat strike on September 2nd, but not the second video. Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves what happened?
I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we'd certainly release. No problem.
You would have no problem with releasing the full video.
So you can't put it past a counterintelligence officer to kill people to, portray a certain narrative.
A prosecutor investigating U.S. boat strikes and torture allegations in Ecuador in connection with the Trump war crimes blowing up those boats off the coast of Venezuela. The prosecutor was assassinated in a courageous scoop by Camilla Lourdes Galarza. She writes about how she uncovered NASA images and videos of the U.S. Coast Guard corroborating testimony of victims. And then the prosecutors working on the case and the main prosecutor was shot and killed in broad daylight. Crystal Ball talks about this deeply disturbing story about how these survivors of the U.S. boat strikes, Operation Southern Spear, as Trump and Hegseth and Southern Command are calling it, how these survivors were kidnapped when they returned to Ecuador. They were tortured for days by the military. The prosecutor investigating their claims was just...
I take no pleasure in being right on all this. It's just the fact that we're stuck in this situation right now. And all this wet work is happening so he doesn't go to jail.
The U.S. Air Force just bought an unknown amount of drones from a company called Power Us. The drones are said to be used to effectively counter enemy drones, and that obviously is relevant with Iran using drones so much in this conflict. And as of right now, we haven't had the capability to easily and cheaply counter those drones. So that's, of course, what the company now selling us that capability is saying, specifically through Brett Velokovich, the company's co-founder and president. So that all sounds fine and good, I guess. Drones have, become a big part of modern warfare. We see it in Ukraine. We're seeing it in Iran as well. Here is the issue and perhaps the catch. That company is backed by President Donald Trump's two perhaps least favorite sons, Eric and Don Jr. Cenk, are you surprised?
Oh my God. That his own sons are making money off the government and the Pentagon gave them the contract instead of a qualified vendor? That is so surprising. You know what Hunter Biden is thinking right now? Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Keep fighting every day. Every day, put the word out. Every day, protest. I'm just saying.